Hey, hi everyone. I'm Aparna Khanna. I teach at Dulwich College as Art and DT technician. Okay, so thanks everyone for joining in for this workshop. It's a great initiative by Big at Heart to give back to society in some way or the other. Okay, just let me talk to you about a bit about Just Thoughts. I love making card. Card making is my passion. I like to work with paper and wood. So that's how the Just Cards Thoughts was born. So generally, I like to make cards for different occasions. So if you have any questions or you need to buy anything, you can definitely come back to me. Today, I'll try my best to be helpful to you and at least try to create two cards which you all can pledge. So today at least two cards you should be pledging. Though I've written at least one, but two cards is easy enough for you to pledge. Okay, so before we start our workshop, there are few things I want everyone to have next to them or in front of them before we start the workshop. These are the things. I need a A4 size paper, butter knife, long ruler, like at least 30 cm ruler, pencil, a sharp pencil if possible, eraser, cutter or scissor, cutting mat or a stack of newspaper, uh, and to protect your table. So if you could please go and arrange all this, that will be great. And as Nalini has said that you are going to switch off the video, but in case you have stuck at some fold, you can just switch on the video and show me, not unmuting, but if you can just raise your hand or give me a reaction, maybe I'll just pause there for a minute because you won't be able to go ahead if you don't know how to fold it. And today the focus is just going to be making cards, the basic fold. The decoration and all will be your own judgment. Since I'll be waiting for you all to go and get your stuff, meanwhile, you can just have a look at the video of the things I have managed to create. I'll just share a screen meanwhile. So somebody has a question.
Yeah, I will answer that question. I'm putting in chat also. Yeah, if you've already pledged less cards and you want to make more, you can do so. You can add another pledge, or you can go and edit the same pledge. The email that you received after you send the pledge has an edit link at the bottom to edit the same link. So feel free, please send as. Even if you know you've pledged less and you don't update the pledge and you want to send more, that's also great. No issues. So don't limit yourself. Please go ahead and make as many beautiful cards as possible. Thanks.
Can I make sure that everybody has a material which I told them to keep next to them? You can just send an emoji saying like a thumbs up or something, if most of you have in your messages. Yeah, okay, I will start because I'm not, I hope that everybody has the things ready in front of them though. So you all can see me, we need a A4 size paper.
Someone has asked in the chat, can you just repeat the minimum mandatory things that are required? Yeah. Can you repeat once more?
Let me just... So I had asked for a A4 size paper, preferably a thick paper, because if it's a copier paper, it won't work that well, but I prefer a little bit thicker paper. Butter knife, if you have a butter knife here. If you don't have a butter knife, maybe a nice thick ruler or metal ruler, or that will also work, but prefer a better butter knife. Pencil, ruler is a must, of course, 30 cm ruler, pencil, a sharp pencil, eraser, cutter or a scissor. You could have either a cutter or a scissor, either one. And something to protect your table, like a mat. I have a cutting mat. You can keep a stack of newspapers or a thick card, anything. Nalini, would you be able to keep your video on? Yeah, so that it's easy for me to know somebody's there. So maybe I'll just start.
This video will be available later. Yeah, we will put it onto YouTube.
So I will start my session now. So first we need our A4 size paper. This A4 size paper might, if you do not have a A4 size and you have an odd size paper like A3 or something, we can still cut it to A4 size. So for this, I need it to be 29 cm. So can you all please measure 29 cm? This is going to be 21, which is same for all A4 size, unless yours is a different odd size paper. So this is 29 and this is 21. So can you all just mark, if your paper is not that size, can you all mark with your ruler 29 and 21. So when you mark, make sure that you mark the top and the bottom also. You draw a line and then you cut it out. So I want this paper to be only 29 by 21. So I'll give you all about a few minutes to do that.
In the standard A4 size is 29.5, so you should have 0.5 centimeter strip that you might have to cut out.
It might be 9.7 or 29.5. So cut it to 29. Actually, it's a good idea to have 1 or 2 videos on, Nalini, so that I know that they're doing properly. If any 1 or 2 of you can keep
videos, then feel free to on your videos.
Yeah, so that I know that you are doing correctly. Otherwise, it becomes
that your window will be very small, and what you show might look
maybe 1 or 2 who are confident and who are not sure of the card making. Maybe they can just keep it on.
Sure.
So, okay, we are going to start now. I assume that you have your paper ready. So what we are going, yes, 29 by 27. Okay, great. So what we are going to do is we are going to fold this into half, exactly half. Let's fold out half.
Is everyone on speed? Can you, if anyone hasn't yet finished cutting, just
Yeah, just send a message if you have not finished cutting there. We can wait. I assume everybody's ready, right?
so your paper after cutting should be 29 by 21.
Yeah.
29 centimeter by 21 centimeter. You have to cut only on one side.
Okay, so we are going to fold it into half, exactly half. Make sure the corners meet perfectly. Okay, we're going to fold it into half.
Yeah, this size is mandatory, otherwise the card will not look nice. So it is mandatory that the size has to be 29 by 21.
And then you're going to fold it, and that's why I need the butter knife, because you're going to score and then you're going to push it so that you have a nice crisp fold. That's for you to put the pressure. I have a bone folder, but if you have your butter knife, use the flat end to press it down, or you can use a ruler to press it down, whatever works. Is the size conditional? Yes, it is.
After you're done, if you can put a thumbs up in your reactions, we'll know that you're.
I can go ahead. In case anybody is stuck, you all can just send a message and we will stop them. Okay. After this, we have folded this right into half. We are going to fold it another half. Yes. So your both ends are going to come into the center again, like this. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 folds. Take your time, make sure the fold is great and it should be exactly at the end. It helps to make your card really nice. If yours is smaller, Geeta, it might not work because we have to do a measurement. Maybe you could just watch the video now for now. I'm not sure.
If you need another practice there's an afternoon session at 4:30. We might have 5-10 spaces in it, though it's almost full. But if you want to again join, just ping me, Nalini. My phone number is 92957000. WhatsApp me. I will send you the link. If you want to do a repeat in the afternoon, if you've not understood something. Obviously, the video of this will be available on YouTube, but in case you want to do it along with Aparna in the afternoon, there's a possibility.
Or 21 cannot. What does 21 cannot mean? I mean, your size of paper is not 21, is it? I will put my number later. Nalini can put it later.
Everyone, I can also respond to you. Don't send privately only to Aparna. Everyone else can also.
Everyone is better. Okay, so we are going to go ahead now. So we have this fold now. What we are going to do is you're going to mark on this side because it's 21, right? You're going to mark 7 and 14 this side, 7 and 14 this side. So take your ruler, you mark your 7 cm and 14 cm. If it's a cm, it's 7. If it's mm, then 70 and 140. Okay. So you're going to mark your points and then you draw a line. You're going to have this 7 and 14. It doesn't matter if it's inside or outside. You can erase it later. If it's inside, it's better, of course. But if it's outside also, it's fine. This is just for the reference. Yeah. So we are waiting for some people to finish. Okay. So once we have this line, 7 and 14 line, what you're going to do is you're going to draw like a V shape from this end to your first line, and from that to there. That's one V and then another V there. And here it's going to be the opposite V, that way. I'll show you one so that you know what you're doing. This way. And then like that. Just draw that line to corner to corner. Any paper can. We would, paper thickness is important. If it's very thin paper, it might not work. A drawing block is good, actually.
Easiest is take the drawing block that your kids would have at home and make it out of that.
You want to show this one? Henna. What do you want me to show? Like, can you be specific? So we are going to take this paper, the diagonal lines. Okay, this is how it is. So you have 4 lines, 4 corners. So you're going to draw one from like that on the top, on the bottom, it's like this.
But can you bring it a little closer to the camera? Yeah.
Maybe for your reference, I might draw it a bit dark. It's important that the corners meet. This is clearer. Yeah. I'll go ahead. Okay, so once you have your lines like this, now this is where your butter knife is like really important. What you're going to do is you're going to score on these lines, and these lines. Scoring is pressing with your butter knife really hard, at least 3 times. Okay, so you do not use a cutter. You need to use something blunt, because no scissors, nothing. You have to use something blunt. I saw somebody holding a scissor. not a scissor.
Yeah, that will be best. Yeah, that.
Make sure that it doesn't, yeah, that's fine, but make sure it doesn't tear the paper. It just needs to have a score for you to fold. Okay, that is important. That's why I said butter knife. Even if you're using ruler, the pointed will do. It's fine, but be careful that you don't make tear. So
The,
let's
the
do.
metal the metal corner of the ruler can also make a very deep dent. So just be a little
Just
gentle
be
with it.
careful, but it's enough for you to see. That's about it. You need to know that there's a, and if it's a plastic ruler, maybe you do in the front and then you turn it around, you will see your lines and you do it again. So can we have that done now? Do you have about something like that? So in the front and back, I can see the lines. It's just the score. Scoring is really important, point to point. Wait for everyone to finish.
Step is really important. So let's wait for everyone to catch up.
And that will give you the fold properly. And make sure it's exactly at the corners. It ends and it starts at corners. So you'll have a nice crisp card. I'm going to go ahead now. I assume everybody has done their scoring. Okay, so once you're done with your scoring, this is what you're going to do. You are going to fold it
Just
inside.
asked you to wait up and a little bit, just one more,
Okay,
few more
sure.
seconds. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're waiting, Pragya.
Yeah, take your time because this is important. Actually, I didn't show you how the card looks like.
Yeah, that is going to be a surprise at the end.
Because I thought maybe people will get scared. ये कैसे
Yeah.
होगा?
It's actually not, actually very simple, but if you see the card before, it feels very daunting. So it's good
Yeah.
not to show.
True.
So we are just 2 steps away from finishing the card.
That's true. Absolutely.
That should also surprise you that no, it was not a long journey at all.
Okay.
Okay.
This is great. So now this is the important part. So I want everyone to have a look here. Please focus on the screen. This is important. I'm waiting for someone who is not looking at screen. Sorry, I'm being a teacher now. Okay. So you are going to fold this inside like this. That is why you have this fold. And you're going to fold this also inside. So both inside. Can you see that fold? Yeah. You're going
Yes.
to fold it inside. Same for the down also. You're going to fold it inside. So if you push your corners, you can see that. It should look like this. So can you all do that? We will wait. I keep insisting on the same thing. Make sure your fold is really crisp from corner to corner. That will make or break your card. Yeah, good. So you're going to end up something like this. So you're going to, I should not show that. Something like this. Yeah. Yes. Actually, your card is ready. So what you're going to do is you're going to just, this part which is open, there is a part which is behind, which is here, right? We are not going to do anything here in the front. You're going to put a glue here or a double-sided tape or anything you have, and you're going to paste that. So it's going to become like this. Okay? Do you understand, everybody? Don't paste the behind part. It's only the front part. You're going to put a glue there and you're going to paste. So it's going to become like this. Can we paste that?
But can you bring it near the screen and show the other one where exactly we
So
have
this one is a front and this one is a back. Difference है दोनों में. This is coming out. This is going in. The in part. This part. You're going to put glue here, here, and you're going to paste it. So it becomes like this. Like something like a star, but not actually a star. You can use. Yeah, you can.
Will it be too much of a disturbance if I unmute everyone? Are you okay if people ask questions?
Yeah.
I can unmute everyone so you can ask questions freely. We don't have a lot of participants right now, so it should be okay. So feel free to unmute and ask questions.
Hi, should I use a glue or double-sided tape?
Do not use that double-sided tape because it's a thick one.
Okay.
Use a glue.
Glue is the best. If you have a white glue, it works the best.
Oh.
White glue or clear glue also. Glue stick you can use, but just ensure that it is uniformly.
The corners are actually glued. I was talking about this double-sided tape. This is the best one according to me, the thin one, if you can get anywhere. What should stand like this?
It is like an accordion or a double boat that we used to do in the childhood, and but if you do it
stand like that. If your paper is too thin, it might not stand. That's the only reason why. If it doesn't stand, you can just pull this a bit far away.
If you fold it and score nicely and open, it stands.
Use your this one to score it. Your bone, score it nicely again. Crisp scoring, and then you stand. The fan is on, then it might not stand also. A fan is
on. If it is too thin, also it will fall off. If it is a thick paper, it will stand nicely.
Actually, my paper is not very thick, so I'm learning today. Then I can make another one. But I think it is. I understood the steps, so I made it. So I'm going to bring the new one and make the new one for.
Yeah. You can do that. You just understand the steps. That's important.
Yeah. Thank you.
So once you have this right, this is the front of your card and this is the back of your card, right? So the card, I will show you the actual card which I made. This is how it looks. Can you see that? If I would have shown you in the first stage, you would have probably said no, not possible. But it's the most simplest card, I think. So you decorate the way you want it. Now you will ask me a question, how do I put it in an envelope, right? Does anyone have that question? Or no? Only I have that question. Okay, you are going to just fold this, it becomes flat. One side. Yeah, any one side. This is there, right? You turn this side or you turn this side. Both sides. It's A5 size. And it's a flat card. Like this one, it becomes this way. Yes, you're right. It's a flat card. It's a A5 size card. You put it in the envelope. If you have given to somebody, they can just put it on the table.
You're going to make envelopes which are slightly bigger than it. Why we are very specific about the size is the envelope is going to be 1 centimeter bigger than the size higher. So don't make it out of a large size. If you want to go inside the envelope, then you end up discarding it. So just make it exactly the size she mentioned. A little smaller would do. If you overcut, if you cut, something which is not, which is lesser, that's fine. But don't make it bigger than that. Either you can fold it like this. But I also realized that if they put it as a double boat and send, right, that's also good enough. Because then when people take it out and open,
they will know. They can just fold it like
this. So you can either put it like this and send to us, or you can flatten it and send to us. Both will work. We will ensure that we will put it into the envelope properly.
But yeah, your message can go behind also if you want. If you have a real long message, you can just write it behind.
So you can write the message here inside, or you could write the message here on top. On both the sides, if you're decorating all the sides, so that sides you can decorate possibly are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you have 10 sides where you can possibly do decorations.
Okay, I have a somebody has asked me a question. Can you show me the diagonal fold again? Do you still want to see the diagonal fold? Can the person unmute and talk to me, please? The one who was asking me about a diagonal fold. Shiva Gami.
Yes, ma'am. Can you please show again?
Okay. So what you're going to do is you have your lines, right? Can you on your video so that I can see you? It's easy for me to show you then. Or you're not comfortable? Okay, so you just have to have these lines, right? And when you do your scoring, you need to score. Score is making a dent line on that lines, which is on the top here and the bottom here. And then you're going to put it inside, fold it inside like this. Both sides. So this part goes inside. Down also, it goes inside. So it will look like that. Archana, what's the question? Archana Jain.
Yeah, hi Aparna. First of all, thank you for such a lovely and easy card making. One small quick question, like I also didn't know which paper to use. So I'm using an A4 normal paper. So when I buy this paper, what kind of paper should I buy and from where should I buy? Because I'm new in Singapore.
Okay,
so,
you go to Friends or Popular anywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Get a drawing block.
Drawing block. It's called drawing block. Okay.
Drawing block. A4 size drawing block should have it might be a bit bigger than 20. It should be 29.7 by 21.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah,
then you just,
Nalini has showed me, and you said drawing block, and it can be bigger, but you have mentioned the size, so accordingly we can do it. Perfect.
but if you
Thank
want to make a smaller size, you have to do some calculations. Okay. Okay. The calculation, I'm
Stick
sure
to
you all
what
can.
you have taught.
So you can do your calculations like this has to be equal, like 3 parts. So that's the important thing. You can have it smaller size. There were some people who were asking if the paper is small, then you have to calculate accordingly.
The proportion has to be 29 by 21. So you do your calculations and do it. But we will suggest that don't get into smaller cards, because then the envelope will be bigger, the card will be smaller. It will not be very nice. So
So
stick to
use it for personal reasons, for to give somebody else, then you want to make it smaller. Yeah, please go ahead and do your calculation. No problem.
for those who are new to Singapore or who are not into purchasing the drawing block, something like a drawing block which kids use for their drawings, any stationery store, bookstore, or general store. It's called a drawing block, and it comes in A3 and A4 sizes. We suggest you buy the A4. Also suggest that don't go to buy. Suppose you have an A3 at home which your kids are using. Just reuse whatever you have at home. Cut it into 29 by 21. That's all. Don't go to purchase. We don't want you to spend a lot on this. Just use the material that is at home. Don't go and spend on it.
Yeah,
Hi, sorry.
yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. First of all, thanks a lot for this opportunity and lovely ideas, and really enjoyed it. Quick one. I do conduct a lot of art and craft sessions at my home, but I'm new to Singapore. Where do you get the material, all the art and craft material in bulk? Because buying from Popular and all these DIY are really not cost effective. Any suggestion on that?
In Singapore, there's nothing you can get in bulk. Everything is expensive.
Okay.
So unless you are like working for a school where you can get it from Malaysia, or you can get
Supplier.
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've been working in this art industry for past 15 years.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
spend. Yeah, you have to spend.
Called Art Friend, which is known for art supplies. It has 2-3 outlets, one in Clementi, one in Bras-Basah. So that is famous in most of the art fraternity to buy. You get more variety of things and things that are not available anywhere else. So,
sorry, I didn't understand the name. Can you please repeat?
Art Friend.
Art Friend. Yeah, I heard about it. I was thinking of visiting it one day. Art Friend. Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. There's another shop called Overjoyed, which is also.
Overjoyed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could,
Okay.
find that on website, the address. Art Friends Overjoyed, but they're expensive, but it's, or you could get anything from Lazada, Shopee. If you have anything specific,
Yeah.
go ahead and get it there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
basic paper and all, I think it's not that expensive.
Yeah. That's not, I mean, I think the most expensive things are those decorative materials, which I had done.
Yeah, get it from Lazada.
Yeah. Sure.
Acrylic paints and all, everything
Yeah.
here is pretty expensive according to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or go to, what is that?
Show the gluing part again once more.
What do you want to see?
Sharmila wanted to see where you glue. Okay, if you can show that step one.
Okay, so this part, the part which goes inside, okay, you need to glue that part, this part. So you are going to start from here, and then you're going to glue this, becomes like this. Then.
When you make that double boat, right, the part that goes inside the double boat, that is what you need to glue.
Sharmila, did you understand this?
Sharmila, you are on mute. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the inside, all the inside I have to glue, is it?
Yes. And then it glues, it becomes like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think with a thick paper, it will come properly, because mine one is not thick.
But you can glue and keep so that you know what you have done. Like
Okay.
at
I also made with the same paper yesterday with the normal printer paper, but if you glue, it stands nicely.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I will.
But when you make the actual card, make it with a thick paper.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes.
In
Thank
fact,
you.
if you put like I have used only papers for my card. So if I use papers, it's more thickness to your base, so it will stand also again.
No, I didn't hear you. Can you
So if
repeat?
you use like for this card, I have made my base card right with white color, and then I've stuck papers on the top of it basically.
Okay.
This gives
Oh.
thickness to the card again because
That
there
will
is
add to the sturdiness of the card.
Okay,
for now
understood.
it will still stand if you're using
Okay.
paper. If you're drawing or
Okay.
something, it might not. It doesn't have to stand, but if it's up to you. Like if you
Okay.
want
Yeah.
to be flat and you don't want to really go and get a thick paper, it's fine. It's up to
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Understood. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, when we are sending the card, do we need to mention our names or it should be blank?
I'll come to that. Before that, so at the end, I'll tell you how to pack, what to write,
Okay.
messages and all. So
Sure.
I'll talk about that. So
Sure.
just hold on to that question. Sai, you wanted to ask something, right?
Yeah, actually that's my son's name. Okay, so can we actually, glue two papers and make it inside outside different color also? Is it okay? Will it come out well?
Okay, let me just tell you, if you glue, you have to glue it really, really nice
Mm,
because there will be bubbles, there will be space. And if you're using wet glue, it might see through or something. I will not be very
Oh,
use.
okay.
I will not be.
So what happens is if there are two layers and you fold, right, those layers tend to bulge or come out. So your folds will not be as fine and sturdy as the thick
But
paper.
go ahead
Okay,
and
so but
try.
after, I'll try. After making the card, then as you suggested, we can fix designs and decorations. Like I can do it on another color and then
Yeah.
glue it on that side. Maybe
Yeah.
that I'll do, as you suggested. Yeah.
Or
Thank you
can
so
use
much for tell me.
some.
Sorry?
Sorry, you can use some nice color, thicker colored card. You don't even need to use white. If you have a thick color card, use that by all means. Your decoration can become lesser.
Okay, understood.
If we can suggest some designs to make on that. So could you show your card, Aparna, if you hold closer and show what designs you have made?
What I've done is basically I've just stuck the papers, different pattern papers, if you see. But I always make sure that my background is black. I like to have something which is black. My border is black, if you can see. So I have a black paper first, and on top, then I have cut out the different design papers. So if you have any origami papers, which are patterned papers, you just stick to them. You really don't even have to work that hard on creating your own design or anything. So get origami papers.
From magazines, newspapers, gift wrap
also
papers.
work.
Is what Aparna told me yesterday are very good. Gift wrap papers. After you pack, you have certain portions of gift wrap paper that are waste, right? You can use them. You can use laces. You can use. We have these gift tapes, which come in various bright, shiny colors. You can use them. You can use strings. You can draw. It's very nice to draw Zentangles or geometric shapes on top of it. Henna designs. Any Indian or non-Indian design, Arabic design will go good. You can even stick different things of make a collage kind of a thing, or you want to give a lot of messages, you can make bubbles of messages and put. So use your creativity, ample creativity that you can use. If you want to stick certain things, there you see a lot of designs on YouTube where people stick pearls and stuff. Just make sure it won't come out when we put it into the envelope. It's easier if you draw on it or stick flat things than stick bulging or bulky things. There's a chance that during the handling, because the card is going to come to us, then we are going to pack, then we are going to give it to MCCY, then the volunteers are going to put it into a care pack. Then the care pack is going to go to the person who's going to receive. The hospital or the agency that receives is going to distribute. So there are a lot of handling that is going to happen. So if you make a simpler card, there's bigger chance that your decorations will not follow.
But at the end of the session, I will just show you what are the different materials you can use later. What I generally use, I can just show you what I use later. But if you all are ready, we can go to the second session, or you all want a break, you can just go ahead. Yeah, okay, great. So for the second session, we are going to get same A4 size paper again. And this time the size of the paper is going to change a bit. Yeah, Ashwini, do you have any question? Do you have any question? Who is it? I think everyone's done, right? Shall we go ahead for the second session? Yeah. So for the second thing, again, we're going to get same A4 size card, A4 size paper, but this time you're going to have this is going to be 28, not 29. This is going to remain at 21, but this is going to be 28. Can we just again mark 28 and then cut it out, please? Yeah. 28 by 21. The 21 remains the same. 28. Let's wait for others to finish so that. Can I have some kind of like, yeah, if everyone's ready, we can go ahead. So we're going to do the same thing. We are going to fold it into half again. Fold it into half, please. Again, same, we are going to use our butter knife for the fold. Yeah. So once we have this fold, we need a fold here also, height wise. So you're going to fold this part into half now. Turn it around. Yeah. Fold it. So we're going to turn it back and then you have like this, right? Just wait for people to finish. So once we have this fold like this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. Okay. So if your card is like this, so you're going to open it up on the front of your paper. What you're going to do is you're going to mark from this, the center line, you're going to mark at certain points. I'm going to tell you what points you need to mark. Can you all have a pencil next to you so that you can write down what place you need to mark? So it's at 3 cm. Can you just write down somewhere? Or we can do one by one. We can just mark at 3 cm first. Can we all mark at 3 cm?
That's the long side that she's.
Long side, huh? Remember the long side.
You have 2 folds, right? See the longer line. The 28 centimeter line.
So once you do 3 cm, then the next mark is 6 cm. After that, it is 10 cm. And this, the center part should be 14 cm. Please make sure that it's 14 cm. I think it should be 14. There should be no mark. You don't need to have a mark, but the center point should be at 14 cm. Check with your ruler, everyone. This part should be 14 from here to here. Is it 14?
So, hi. So the first mark was at 3 cm. The
First
next
is-
mark is
first
also 3 cm.
No. First is 3 cm. Next is 6 cm. 6.
3, 6. Okay. Yeah.
Plus 3.
Then 10.
Oh, from that 10 centimeters, is it?
Yeah,
From
always
that
start
point.
from the base. No,
No,
always
from,
From that point, from
always
starting
the
point.
base.
from the starting point 10 cm. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
So first, everything starts from the starting point. So it's first is 3, then 6, then 10, then 14.
Okay. Then 14. Okay.
The 14 should be your center, which I've already folded. You don't need to mark, but it should be the center.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Correct.
has to, 21, it has to be center.
Hmm.
Is everybody understood this thing?
So we draw lines over there.
Yeah, draw lines. And the last mark, there's another mark, which is 20.5.
Oh, 20.5.
20.5. So everybody should have this kind of line. Make a gentle line so that you can see. No need to have a very thick line. A light line.
When you make these lines, right, try to use the B pencils, B grade pencils. Don't use HB.
Comes on the outer side, right? Or on the inner side, the line we
See,
draw.
so it doesn't matter. Outer
Okay.
side, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. Three cm, yes, correct. Nalini is written in the chat in case you don't remember the. Didn't follow 20. So you start from 3, 6, 10, 14, and 20.5. It goes up. Goes up.
Measure everything from the starting point. So 20.5 from the starting edge of the paper.
So everything
Your
starts.
long line is 28.
Yeah, it's on the 28 edge line, but on the center line. So we mark there. Everyone's done. Anybody who has not done can just send a message. We can wait. You can draw lines, please. Yeah, please draw lines for your own reference so you know where it is. I would suggest you draw lines. So when you mark your points, right, you need to mark here and then you need to mark at the bottom. So you get a straight line. Just don't mark on the top and this might not be straight. So mark on the top, mark at the bottom, and then you draw your straight lines. That's a must. And generally, people will just mark up and then they draw their lines. It might not be straight. It will just spoil your card. Shall we go ahead? Everyone's ready? No. Ready or not ready? Yeah, I can just see one person's. Okay, great. I'm going to go ahead now. If anyone's not ready, please send a message. We'll stop. Okay, so now this is the important part. This might confuse some people. So you started at 3 cm, right? That was your first line. And you ended up at 20.5, right? So what you're going to do is from that 3 cm to 20.5 cm, the center line, you're going to give a cut. You're going to cut that piece like this. So from 3 cm to your 20 cm only. Can you see that cut? Do not go ahead and cut. The whole paper will, the card will become separated. So you just need to leave the 3 cm below here. So start from your 3 cm point to your 20 cm, 20.5. Make a cut there. Center paper, the center. Just going to draw a line very clearly. Here's your line, that's your cut. Sharmila, what do you want me to show you? The lines or the cut? So if you have your 3 cm line, the first line to your end, 20.5 cm, you're just going to have a cut there in the center. Yeah.
Paper knife will be best. Paper cutter will be best if you.
So cutter is better because scissor you might not reach there. Cutter is there is good. Yeah. Go ahead now. What you're going to do, you're going to remember the scoring which we did for the previous card. You're going to take your ruler or your butter knife. You're going to score at these lines, the lines which you have drawn. Can you score it? Just use your and score them. Use the ruler and score them, please. Score so that you can see the lines in front and back. Your scoring should be that good that you can see it behind also without the lines. Your scoring should be seen when you turn it around. scoring should be for all the lines. All the lines which you have drawn, remember?
Halfway.
Yeah. Only
The
for
lines
half,
only
not,
halfway,
not-
right?
yeah, only the halfway lines, not the other lines. Oh, this way. You need to score on this lines. This way. Because you already have, you don't have any lines here. You don't need to score anywhere. Only these lines you need to score.
Yes, only half.
Yes, only one half. Yeah.
Ashwin, you can unmute yourself and ask the question.
Yeah. Don't draw lines on the other side. The lines was only halfway. Now, if you have a question, you can just ask. Has everyone done this scoring thing? Can we go ahead? Okay, now is a bit tricky part, but not difficult. Now it's time to fold. So you remember your scoring? The first is going to go out. That is a mountain fold. Out, in, out. So mountain, valley, mountain, valley. It's supposed to be like this. Mountain, the first is goes like this inside. First fold. So when it goes out, it's mountain, then it's valley, mountain, valley, mountain.
This is the most tricky part, so take your time to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, you're right. I can see. Yeah. Yeah. And if when you close, it should be half like that. And your card is ready. There. There. It stands there next to your card. Another standing card for you all. Any question?
Yeah. Hi, Aparna.
Hi.
Yeah. Somehow, I don't know. If this.
Your first fold is wrong. Your first fold, the below fold, the last one, the first one, this one from base.
This
that
one.
should go out. This should go out.
So you've done exactly opposite. I mean,
Okay.
whatever has come
Call
out,
it out.
push it in. Whatever has out, push it out.
Yeah,
Whatever
and then,
Okay.
then it will be perfect. Now you make it stand. Now it should be perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Now
Is it
it's
so?
perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is everyone done? Can I see your cards? Yeah, great. You should stand like easily on your table.
Like a tent, it will stand.
Yeah. This again was flat and then you put it in the envelope. So this is what I created myself, the original card. Here I have not used any kind of paper. This is all this is stamps. These are all drawings. Yeah.
Amrina, can you bring it closer to the camera?
Yeah. So you don't even have to actually have papers. If you don't have papers, you don't have buttons, and you have a skill of drawing, or you have markers, just use that. I have stamps, markers, and these are drawings, hand drawn. Just with their basic skill also, you can do that.